rescued. 1,770. I'm sorry, 1,772. Okay. Civilians killed by Maute, 47. And the number of soldiers and policemen killed in action, 164. So, to clarify the reports that we have been receiving and the queries from the media, last night, 13 of the Maute ICs were killed, and we are now verifying the report that among the 13 who were killed is Dr. Mahmoud Ahmed. So, again, we are still verifying this report. We do not have yet all the cadavers in our possession. No? We are still in the process of retrieving these cadavers. So, until now, we cannot give a categorical answer that Dr. Mahmoud was one of the fatalities in last night's encounter with the government forces. Before we entertain the questions, I would like to give you a presentation, a short presentation also, about the support. Okay. So you are hearing explosions happening right now in the main battle area. This only means na tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung assault ng ating government forces. In other words, there are still Maute ICs in the main battle area and they still offer resistance. No? Now, I would like to give you a presentation. Iba-iba. We cannot give you the details of that, but yes. So let me give you a short briefing about our support to the internally displaced persons return plan. Kasi po marami nagtatanong sa amin about the return of the IDPs, especially to the controlled area. Sige. So here is a map of Marawi City. Makikita nyo po, sige, west of the Agus River. Sige, pakiclick, brother. Pakiclick. Yan. West of the Agus River is the controlled area. Itong controlled area po na ito, these are the areas that were not damaged so much from the siege of the Maute ICs. No? The Agus River delineates the main battle area, which is on the right or to the east of the Agus River. Next. So we have clustered the barangays, no? Gumawa po tayo ng clustering ng barangays. So makikita po natin dito yung clusters 1, 2, 4, 6, 5. Yung number 3 po, cluster number 3 is wala po dito sa mapa but nasa after barangay Kilala near Ramain, no? Near the municipality of Ramain. Cluster 7 to 10 are the barangays rear of the main battle area. Okay, next. So, this now is the clustering of the barangays and the number of barangays and the barangays that have been cleaned so far, no? Yung nalinisan na po under the Brigada Marawi program. So, ang mga nalinis na po natin ng mga barangays or clusters of barangays are clusters 1, 2, and 3. no? You notice that cluster 1 are the barangays that are cleared and safe. In other words, there was no evacuation, hindi po umalis ng mga tao dito. Mostly, these are the barangays around the Mindanao State University. Cluster 2 are the barangays that have been declared safe and the residents have already returned. So, cluster 2 and 3. Cluster 4, ongoing po yung cleanup natin. If you notice, nag-send off po tayo and we are now currently doing the cleanup. And the other clusters will be cleaned according to the schedule as shown. Okay, next. These are the phases that we are going to follow sa pagbalik po nila. The general concept is that we are going to prepare, restore, and then return. Phase 0 is the planning and preparation. Phase 1 is the cleanup, property retrieval, and padlocking. So nagawa na po natin ito sa mga ibang barangay. Pag nalinis natin yung barangay at nakabukas po yung mga bahay, pinapadlock natin, linalock natin, no? We are also doing the retrieval of properties like motorcycles, tricycles, some four-wheeled vehicles, and other properties. Hospital equipment, kasama po sa property retrieval natin. Phase 2 is the restoration of governance with the BPAT as security augmentation, and they're going to do barangay mapping and profiling. So nagawa na rin po natin ito para sa mga ibang barangays. Phase 3 is the restoration of vital facilities like water and power system. We have to clean the mosques, schools, hospitals. We have to make sure that the market will already function, transportation system, drugstores, etc. So the phase 3 will ensure that pagbalik po ng mga residente, meron silang dadatnan na mga utilities at facilities, no? And then finally, phase 4 would be the return of the IDPs or residents. Okay. So ito na po yung nangyari, ito na po yung update natin. So for clusters 1 to 3, nagawa na po natin yung phases 1 to 4. For cluster 4, we are in phase 1. And as you move down dito sa ating matrix, makikita po ninyo yung schedules, no? So makikita po natin that for cluster 4, maaaring makabalik yung mga residente by the 26th of October. So, sa ngayon po, itong clusters 1 to 3 nakabalik na. But yung cluster 4, who are, the residents are now in the evacuation centers, might be able to go back on the 26th of October. So, depende rin po dun sa ibang scheduling, no? So, makikita po natin dito, clusters 5 and 6, November 1 to 7, cluster 7, 8 to 14 November, and so on. Ngayon, ito pong schedule na ito, this is tentative because it will depend on the cooperation of the barangay officials. Because what they have to do, next slide, Roda. Sige, next. Okay, ito naman yung support natin for the post-conflict needs assessment and damage assessment teams. Okay, meron din po tayong ibang clustering for the damage assessment. Okay, next. Sige, next. Okay, these are the issues and concerns that we have in relation to this program, itong pagbalik ng mga residente. ID system. Okay, waste disposal management and the barangay development action plan. So ito po, this will be done by the local government, the barangay local government. Yung mga barangay captain at mga barangay officials po, sila po ang gagawa nito. So pag nagawa po nila ito, this will also trigger that phase 4, yung pagbabalik ng mga residente. In other words, hindi po dahil sinabi natin on the 26 makakabalik na, hindi po definite yun. It will still depend on the barangay officials. Kasi ang requirement natin sa barangay officials is that dapat meron silang IDs, ID system, meron silang listahan ng mga residente na official, at sila po ang magsasabi na yung bumabalik na residente ay talagang, sila ang masicertify na talagang itong mga ito ay residente ng barangay nila. No, this is to make sure na hindi po tayo masingitan ng ibang mga tao na hindi po talaga taga Marawi. This will also ensure that we will be able to capture anybody who will be trying to come back and they are listed as wanted in the arrest order. Next. Wala na. Okay. So yun po. Yun po yung ating plano sa pagbalik ng mga IDP sa mga bahay nila. So we are now ready. I'm ready for your questions. Sige, bench please.
Yung tungkol dun sa Malaysia, so wala pa confirmation. Paano natin makukuha? Pero bang pinuhod na naman ng DNA testings? Hawak naman yung mga 5 or 6? 13 na lang.
13, yes.
13 na mga tapos yung mga hostages.
So, sa ngayon po, we are still trying to retrieve the 13. Hindi po kompleto. We have retrieved some of them already, but hindi po lahat ng 13 ay na-retrieve na. Dahil po, yung 13, kasama doon yung mga confirmed sniper kills. So, ibig sabihin, pag sniper kill po, nandun sila dun sa defensive position nila, but they were hit by snipers. So, hindi pa natin mapasok yung defensive position para ma-retrieve yung mga katawan na yun. So, once we retrieve the bodies of itong 13 na namatay, they will go through a process at ang SOCO po, our forensic experts will be the one to determine the identity of all of these cadavers. And sila po ang magmamatch, no? Kung meron pong talagang magmamatch dun sa records nila na mag-identify na talagang si Dr. Mahmoud nga po yung namatay. Sige. Sige, Alan.
In the first place, saan galing yung suspicion na isang doon si Dr. Mahmoud sa mga namatay? Saan galing yung report ko?
Galing po sa revelation ng mga hostages na na-rescue natin. If you notice, I mentioned 1,772, no? So meron po tayo na-rescue na dalawa.
Last time?
Yes.
So anong indication
Possible. Possible po.
Ano ang indication?
Ang indications po natin is that there was a belief na nandun po siya among the fighters, remaining fighters. At it was also revealed by the hostages who were rescued last night. Dalawa. May dalawa tayong dagdag.
Dali lang sir. May dalawang hostages
Na na-rescue tayo. Kasama ng operation. Posible. Yes. Hindi pa natin masisiguro po sa ngayon. Kasi nga po, we're still trying to retrieve the bodies. Posible po yun. According to the yung mga unang grupo ng hostages na na-rescue po natin, ginagamit sila na human shield ng mga maute. Kung minsan, ginagamit sila na pain. No? Pinapatakbo po sila sa daan at kung may bumaril doon, ibig sabihin may sundalo doon sa kung saan nanggaling yung putok. No? At may mga reports rin tayo na nagsasabi na pagka tumakbo yung mga hostages, no? Or pag rescue po natin yung mga hostages dahil tinatawag po natin yung mga hostages, no, na pumunta sa direksyon na ito kung saan yung mga sundalo, binabaril po ng mga maute, no, to prevent them from being rescued.
Pero sir, paano yun? Halimbawa, 30 na namatay kahapon, ina-add sila sa bilang ng mga partners na namatay pa paano may speech para sa
Magko-correct naman po tayo ng statistics, no? Hindi po definite yung statistics na yon. Oo. Hindi pa po, hindi pa. That's why we are saying that hindi pa natin masabi definitely na si Dr. Mahmoud po yun.
Paano nyo ma-achieve yung level of certainty? Confident kayo na siya. Yung Malaysian authorities may dalang DNA sa Manila.
Opo, kaya nga po yung SOCO will go through the procedure to determine a match.
And then last, related to that, si Mahmoud ba yung last of the high-value targets na presumably nag-lead ito ang mga remaining gunmen?
Sir, I cannot say. Hindi ko po masabi kung siya po yung last. But he is one of the high-value individuals. Hindi natin masabi kung credible talaga. But because there was a revelation, we have to confirm. Kaya nga po, it has to go through a confirmation process, a validation process.
Yung revelation nila,
Wala akong hindi ko narinig yung revelations, but yeah.
So sir, ilan na lang yung kalaban na nasa loob pa?
Sa ngayon we are still trying to determine yung remaining number, no? Remaining numbers. Again, dahil very valuable po yung information na binibigay sa atin ng mga hostages. Bine-verify na ngayon ng ating yung ating JITF, no? Kung ilan. Wala pa ako nakuha.
Sir, if we do the math, the other day, may napatay tayong 12. Tapos overnight, may naging 3. So that's 25 since the liberation day. And since ang estimate natin ng liberation day, mga 30. So parang bibilangin na nasa daliri ng mga kalaban. Is that the case, sir?
Hindi po. We cannot do the math. As we said, depende sa revelations kasi nung yung unang grupo ng hostages na na-rescue po natin, ang revelation nila is ganito na lang yung number ng maute. Pero hindi po nila nakikita lahat.
Pero sir, may resistance pa ba?
May resistance pa rin. In fact, yun nga po, naririnig natin, no? Sa background, dun sa main battle area, ay tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung laban sa loob. Yes. During the liberation, it was revealed that there were about 8 foreign fighters left. Wala pa. We still don't have identification of the 13 killed. Some of them have, yes.
yung pang itatanong nila, ilan ang sasabihin namin na release na siya, may still ba happen?
We're still confirming. Yun ang yun po ang sagot ng military sa ngayon. We cannot yet give a definite answer. Kasi ka-rescue lang po natin ng hostage kagabi. And there...
At least ballpark, kasi di ba, previous days,
We are giving it as a rough estimation.
Okay, sige po. Once we have the figure, we will let you know.
So sir, sino nag-lead sa kanila ngayon?
Nagli-lead sa mga maute?
Sa mga,
Sa ngayon, wala rin tayong information kung sinong leader nila.
Sorry, sir. Going back to Dr. Mahmoud. Mahmoud is a name which is very common among Malaysians and Indonesians and also in other Asian countries where there are Muslims. So, kung i-base natin doon sa sinabi ng hostages na baka isa si Mahmoud doon sa namatay, how can we be sure na we are talking of the same Mahmoud? Kasi sabi ko nga very common yun na name.
Yes.
In fact, dapat pang unang question, kung kilala ba nila si Mahmoud kahit sa picture lang, yung Dr. Mahmoud na yun. And second is, noon bang nagkaputukan last night, nandun ba talaga si Mahmoud sa room?
Maganda po yung mga tanong ninyo. That's why we have really to continue the debriefing of the two hostages. Ongoing pa rin yun eh. Ongoing pa rin yun. So, it's just that, yun nga po, there is a big possibility na kasama si Dr. Mahmoud. But we will only be definite once we have a match of probably DNA samples or maybe of the dental records. And this has to be attested also by SOCO. No?
Give us a description of the nature of the resistance. Is it an organized resistance or paisa-isa lang na bumabaril? How big is the area of the resistance? And please describe the nature of the terrain of the buildings in that area.
The resistance is organized. It's organized. At yung area is less than a hectare na lang ang ginagalawan nila. Terrain, buildings, urban terrain. So these are, no, hindi na po malalaki yung mga buildings na nandito malapit. Maliliit na po yung mga buildings na ito.
We saw smoke. Malapit ba yun sa
Opo. Yes, sir.
How many troops were killed after that liberation was declared?
So after the liberation po, meron po tayong isa. One soldier killed. Yes.
Sir, you mentioned organized ang resistance, meaning orchestrated pa rin ang activities nila. So, ibig sabihin, nagtitimon pa rin sa
Yes. Meron pa rin. Kasi sa tactics naman, once you establish defensive positions, that's already organized. Kasi nabanggit niyo po na in contrast to yung organized, yung paisa-isa, no, hindi po ganon. No, it's organized. They have established their defensive positions. Nakahukay sila, and talagang yung mga hostages po ay ginagamit nila na human shield. No? In fact, according to the assaulting forces, yung mga nakapatay po kay Isnilon Hapilon and Omar Maute, they could have met the target of October 15. No? Sabi nila, sir, kayang-kaya na sana namin. Pero nung pa-assault na kami, rinig namin yung iyak ng mga bata at ng mga babae. So we had to hold back. Sabi nila, we had to hold back. And we had to make sure of the position of the hostages and also the position of the Maute ISIS. Kaya nga po medyo na-delay yung ginawa nilang assault, no? George.
Can you describe lang si Mahmoud? Kasi may mga accounts ng ibang mga sundalo ng Sir na nakita na nila si Mahmoud that night na napatay si Omar at si Hapilon. So can you describe him? Kumbaga, from afar, magsa-stand out ba siya amongst other fighters? Kasi they're saying na baka matangkad itong mamang ko, nakita nila ito.
I'm sorry, George, I cannot answer that question. Siguro baka kailangan makausap ko rin yung tropa na nagsasabi ng he's a foreign fighter at yun nga po na siya ang isa sa mga nag-provide ng funds for this siege. Richel.
Kung napatay si Dr. Mahmoud, yung location niyan kung saan siya, kung napatay talaga, malapit ba or the same building lang ba ang location kung saan namatay yung si Omar Maute?
Wala akong information about that. Richard, sorry, I don't know the exact location.
Was Mahmoud killed by a sniper or RCW?
Sa ngayon po, we do not know if Dr. Mahmoud was one of those who were killed by snipers.
Kung halimbawa siya, sir, sniper or other...
Marami po ngayon ang mga sniper kills natin, no? Kasi that's why nga po yung sinasabi natin na mahirap i-retrieve yung mga katawan dahil nandun pa rin sila sa defensive positions, but we say that they are confirmed sniper kills.
Sir, by all
Jim.
Dalawang attributes yung reported for Dr. Mahmoud. One is yung ISIS funds from the Middle East through him. And then second, yung one leading candidate for the Latin African for the ISIS branch dito sa Southeast Asia. Do you also have that information?
Yes, may mga reports tayo natanggap na ganun, but we do not really know for sure, no, kung totoo yung, especially yung second na siya ang next in command, no? Yeah, one of the candidates perhaps. Yes. Probably conduit, no. I don't know exactly kung ano yung kung paano yung nangyaring funding na yon, no, but definitely nanggaling po sa kanya. So it could have been he was conduit, or it could have come from him. I'm not sure about that information, June.
Sir?
Alan.
Even the number of remaining hostages, wala pa rin no estimate?
Yes. Kino-confirm natin ngayon sa mga na-rescue po natin.
How about sir sa area? Gano'ng kalaki na natin ginagalawan?
So less than a hectare na lang po. Less than a hectare.
Ilang buildings ang sir?
Estimate is between 15 to 20.
So sir, given that, meron na ba tayong target date to finish this? Sir, target na?
No.
Deadline?
Wala po.
No target date.
Wala po silang sinet na target date this time.
Sir, kung patay na si Mahmoud, sino yung next in line?
We don't know.
Okay.
Uh,
Sir, bakit kaya, despite the fact na konti na sila doon, ang liit na ginagalawan nila, bakit lumalaban pa rin sila sa mga sundalo?
Lumalaban pa rin sila. Pero yung mga sundalo natin ay hindi talaga maka-forward ng todo dahil sa mga hostages.
Why is that, sir?
Because the Maute are using them as human shield.
No, I mean, sir, bakit konti na sila? Wala ba sila mga surrender leaders? Wala pieces of time? Bakit? Why continue to fight against the military?
Oh, okay. What is their motivation? So we believe na yung mga remaining fighters are really motivated to fight to the end. Nasabi naman po ng mga ibang hostages yon na binabanggit nila Omar Maute at ni Isnilon Hapilon na hanggang kamatayan, no, hindi sila magsusurrender.
So parang mas lumakas pa yung loob nila, sir, nung namatay yung mga leader nila.
Hindi natin alam kung lalong lumakas yung loob nila. But ang alam po natin, according to the revelations, na yun ang parating binabanggit po na they will fight to the end.
Out of the 30, ilan bakal na nakuha ng
Wala pa tayong information bench. Yes. Continuous pa rin yung ating loudspeaker operations, no? Convincing them to surrender. Tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung operation natin na yun. Also, aside from targeting the Maute ISIS na mag-surrender na sila, we are also targeting also the hostages na lumabas, no? At they will be safe. According to the revelations ng mga hostages, ang sinasabi po ng Maute, brainwash sila. Sabi nila, pag kayo ay tumakas at pumunta kayo sa sundalo or nakuha kayo ng mga sundalo, papatayin kayo ng mga sundalo. So hesitant yung mga hostages na lumabas, no, because of that. So kaya nga po dun sa ating loudspeaker operations ay kinakausap rin natin yung mga hostages. Sinasabi natin sa kanila na pagka pumunta kayo dito sa mga sundalo, you will be safe, no? Oh.
Sir.
Rafi muna, Rafi. Yes, again, as per revelation by the hostages, sabi nila, konti na lang ang bala ng mga ma-OTICs. No? Maaring ganon. Lethal pa rin yung mga fires na ito. Kahit na konting bala, pero kung sniper fire, you don't need a lot of ammunition for that. No?
Sir,
Richard.
anong assurance ni President Duterte sa mga naharap niya o nakausap niya mga hostages?
Nung humarap po si Pangulong Duterte sa mga hostages, ay marami po siyang pangako sa kanila. For example, tutulungan po sila na makabangon. Bibigyan po ng mga scholarships yung mga bata. Kasi marami pong bata, no? 7 bata yung mga na-save natin last time, no? So bibigyan po sila ng mga scholarships at marami pa hong mga pinangako sa kanila ng ating Pangulo. So aside from Dr. Mahmoud, siya lang ang parang pinaka-prominente ngayon na nandun sa loob.
But there could still be foreign fighters.
Yes, there could still be foreign fighters.
May mga nagsasabi yung announcement ng liberation of presidential was premature. So ano yung compelling reason why immediately announce the liberation?
So, according to the yung mga previous na interviews po natin, especially kay General Bautista, when he was still the commander of Joint Task Force Marawi, sabi niya, we were looking for a turning point. No? The turning point would determine the outcome of the war. And that turning point came with the death of Isnilon Hapilon and Omar Maute. So, yun po yung nag-turn ng tide. Ibig sabihin na talagang definitely matatalo na yung Maute ISIS. No?
Sir, having said that, meron bang, paano yung reward money? Sino makakatanggap? Yung bang tropa, pwede ba silang tumanggap ng reward money? Paano pang sistema?
Meron pong sistema na sinusunod yung ating Armed Forces of the Philippines to determine who is the rightful recipient of the reward money. Meron din pong procedure na sinusunod ang US government. Hindi po natin pinapakialaman yon. So antay na lang natin.
Meron tao, sir? Na...
Wala pa po.
Pero ang tropa po pwede din silang tumanggap ng reward money? Specifically yung naka-neutralize.
Yung reward money po kasi is given to the person who gives information, no? That will lead to the arrest or to the death of the high value target.
When you mention the CS ka ni SFA, separate, yung 16 years old na hostage na kinuha ng Saturday na
Yes.
was very instrumental in developing. So presumably, candidate na recipient of the reward 16 years old.
Hindi ko alam definitely. Hindi ako masyadong familiar dun sa procedure na sinusunod na yun.
According to your tentative schedule, October 26 is the first day by which presidents will come back.
Yun po yung for cluster number 4. For clusters 1, 2, 3, nakabalik na sila. They're already inside their residences.
Ilan na po nakabalik?
Wala po kaming estimate. We will see po kung ilan.
And this coming 26, ilan po ang estimated?
We still don't have the estimates. We're waiting for the list from the barangay officials. No? That will determine also the exact date when they can come back. Kasi i-check po natin yung listahan din na isa-submit ng mga barangay chairman.
What's the schedule for the main battle area?
Wala pa ho, wala pa.
Will they be allowed at all?
Pero yung cluster 4, sorry ako, bundok sa detalye. Ilang barangay yun?
Roda, ibalik mo nga yung cluster 4.
Tapos ilang barangay po kayo, sir? 4, 5, and 6,
Oo. Yung clusters?
Oh, yes, sir. Kasi nakabalik na yung 1, 2, 3.
Oo.
Tapos yung 4, 5, 6 na yan. Tapos 4,
Sa lang yun, sa cleared areas.
yes, sa clear area.
Sige, ibalik natin.
Kumbaga sa control area.
Controlled area.
Control area.
Controlled area.
Ilang barangay sa cluster.
Sige.
Tapos,
Tinatanong namin si Sia yesterday. Nag-start na yung military program.
Military rolled out. So, if you want to cover po, we will be having a send-off ceremony for the 1st Infantry Battalion. Sila pa ang unang aalis. We will determine po kung kailan. It's either mamayang alas 3 ng hapon dito po sa Capitol or bukas ng alas 7 ng umaga. One whole battalion. Balik po yung first IB. Sila yung una dahil gagamitin sila sa ASEAN.
Sir, sorry. So, ibig sabihin, hindi pa ito pa lang yung unang pag-arrest ng tropa. Yes.
Ito pa lang, first. First.
so ilang batalyon sa cluster?
Sniper.
Babalik na yung ibang president. Yung policy ba ng military will be total gunman in the city habang inaayos ito?
Kasama po yan sa declaration ng martial law na hindi po talaga pwedeng magpasok ng mga baril, no? We will arrest po yung mga residente na mahanapan namin ng baril. Yun. Sige pa, ibalik mo pa. Kung ito this is the clustering ng conflict. Sige, one more. Sige pa, Roda. Balik. Isa pa. Yan. Cluster 4, 9 barangays. Clusters 1, 2, 3.
Tapos cluster 5.
5 mga 19 October kasi yun yung cleaning, tentative clean up.
Pero yung balik, sir.
Balik is teka. Balik. Sige, next. Meron na, nagko-cover na sila. Yung iba. Oh, pwede. Puntahan nyo.
Sa mapati, sir. Sa may mapati. Bago mag-reply.
Doon sa may papandi, pero hindi Pwede. Media, pakita nyo. May listahan kami doon.
Galing na ko doon sa tinuro ko siya.
Roda, cluster 5 yung Oh, sige.
Ay, may tanong pa siya.
Sir, may meeting kami noon.
Oh, cluster 5. Sige. Forward. Hindi pa harap. Forward.
Kuha na lang. Ulitin kuha kayo.
Sino?
Pwede na lang.
Sa pa doon. Kasi may hindi. Anong sabi na po kayo sa ganda mo?
Dali, sir. Sir, may tanong pa kami. Pero tilitin ko na sa dati.
Batalyon? Mga 400. Number of battalions in Marawi? Isang batalyon. About 400. First IB. Baka dito.
Pwede na natin sabihin siguro sir, patapos naman.
Yung ano yun?
Ilan yung total battalions na nandito?
Hindi pa pwede.
Hindi, number of soldiers na lang.
Hindi pa pwede.
Number of soldiers.
Pero may ano yung pumunta na kasi yung Euro, sir? Black Road soldiers.
Wala pa yun.
Galing mo.
Hindi dito sa loob.
Meron din, Andy.
Hindi galing sa loob.
Meron pa rin nasa lubong ngayon ng sending Black Road to 6. Inuulan.
Hindi pa yun ang... Wala sila rin mo. Pwede nga na.
Ay, andyan ka na pala.
Pagdating sa akin, sir. Wala na sige. Tapos
Bye.
ayos naman.
At least kabalik ka.
Oo, ano, bago man.
Ay, oo ka na lang ako siya. Hindi ka ba nag-invest?
Oo nga sir, to be fair, yes sir.
Yung ligan nyo ba? Tinakasang ko sa...
Oo.
Parang doon sa Robert mandated. Directed. This time is directed.
Hindi naman. Okay, we are going to implement an ID system. Okay? In fact, kasama natin ang local government ng Marawi. No? According to the mayor, he might implement a citywide ID system. This is part of security measures. Hindi po ito infringement on the rights of the people. Nakausap naman po natin yung mga tao at they are willing to cooperate, no? So while we have the martial law, we will implement that ID system. At sila po mismo yung mga barangay officials ang nagsasabi, no, na kailangan nila ng ID system so that to ensure na wala pong makasingit na ibang tao na hindi taga barangay nila. This was emphasized by them during the workshop that we did with the barangay captains and the barangay officials. At sila po, galing po mismo sa kanila na in fact, yung ibang barangay officials nag-i-implement na ng mga sarili nilang ID system. But the mayor said that he wants to implement a citywide ID system.
Pero sabi ko, kasi martial law, is running this city. Paano coordinate with the NPA?
Okay, very good na natanong po niyo yan. In contrast to the previous martial law, ibang-iba po yung martial law ngayon dahil functioning pa rin ang local government. No? At rinirespeto po ng military ang local officials, local chief executives. The governor is functioning, the mayor is functioning, and very soon, babalik na rin po yung mga offices natin. Hindi lang po residente, but the government functions, government offices will be coming back to Marawi City.
Sir, so paano yung certification ng mga identification cards? Kasi ang naisip ko lang naman, it can be, pwedeng mag-create ng mga fake IDs, etc. So, paano po yung
That issue came out, no, dun sa consultation natin with the local barangay officials, including the city officials. So may mga gagawin po silang mga procedure. Kami sa military, tutulong kami at yung police in terms of determining kung itong mga individuals na ito ay may mga kaso, wanted ba sila, no? But definitely, it will be the local government. Under DILG program, sila po yung magdedetermine kung sino talaga yung mga taga Marawi City. Kasi meron na po silang listahan naman po. Meron na po silang listahan na galing po sa census. No, kung sino po talaga yung mga taga Marawi City. It will be part of that screening process. Sila po, yes. In fact, yung ibang barangays ginagawa na nila. So, pero yun nga po, kailangan pa rin ng validation from the AFP, from the PNP, and from the city government.
Sir, clarification. Sabi niya may barangay level, pero gusto ng mayor ng citywide. So, anong mag-prepare doon, sir? Kasi baka mamaya, mag-doble lang, sir, yung identification card na hawak nila. And malapit na, sir, yung target dates ng pagbalik ng mga tao. Lalo na dito, sir, proper. ano po yung
May mga kausap natin yung mga barangay officials. May mga ginawa nating sistema. May procedures. May system. May system.
Emphasize the concept. Although barangay officials are asking for barangay, but you make this as a requirement bago makabalik ang mga sila.
Hindi talaga total hindi talaga total na IDs. Iba-iba. Yung iba nag-submit na rin ng listahan, may pictures. No? Lalong-lalo na yung mga clusters 1, 2, 3. No? Wala pa silang IDs. Wala pa tayong approved ID system. So, tinignan natin yung mga listahan ng residente with pictures. And then nag-house to house yung mga sundalo to verify.
Kaya ang malinaw, as long as hindi sila nakapag-provide ng ganyan system sa different barangay units nila, hindi agad makakabalik yan.
Hindi naman. May mga sistema, may mga procedures tayong ginagawa. Kumbaga may mga compromise tayo. The thing is, katulad ng ginagawa natin ngayon sa mga checkpoints, we have to determine, no, na yung nasa listahan, for instance, nagawa na po natin sa MSU. MSU gave us a list of their students, of their faculty, employees. Listahan yon. And then, may IDs po sila na ginagamit. So, chine-check po natin sa checkpoint yung pangalan at pinakita nilang ID at yung tao mismo. No? So, meron po tayong ginagawang ganung sistema, which will be used also for the barangay.
Tatagal lang yung pagbalik nila pag hindi agad na-comply.
Tatagal, oo. Kaya nga po, kailangan ng full cooperation ng barangay officials, pati na rin ng mga residente. But rest assured, ginagawa natin ang lahat para mapadali at mapagaan, no, yung pagbalik ng mga residente natin. We recognize yung grief ng mga residente at yung desire nila na makabalik na sa normal yung kanilang buhay. No? Gusto nila makabalik sa mga bahay nila. But before we do that, we have to make sure na walang mga IEDs doon sa mga bahay nilang, no? Walang unexploded ordnance, malinis yung paligid, merong functioning na hospital, mosque, mga eskwelahan. No? Sige. Ibalik mo nga yung yung clusters of barangays meron tayo sa. Sige, pakita mo. Mostly sa paligid ng MSU, yung cluster 1 yan. Slide number 3, panggat. Yan. So, cluster 1, ito yung doon sa area ng Sagunsongan, no? Papuntang Sagiran, yung area na yon. Cluster 2, yung paligid po ng Mindanao State University. Cluster 3, doon sa lampas ng barangay Kilala, papuntang Ramain. No? Cluster 4, dito na sa may barangay ng Basak Malutlot at yung poblasyon.
This unexploded ordnance and IEDs, would this be in the hundreds, thousands?
Thousands na po.
Thousands. And what is the projected time frame for deactivating those, making them safe?
As of now, we have recovered more than 1,800 already improvised explosive devices and unexploded ordnance. Some from the cleared areas, some from the main battle area. But because of the speed na ginawa po nung assault ng mga troops, it's not assured that yung mga nadaanan nila ay cleared na ng IEDs. In fact, may mga instances na nalampasan na ng tropa, they're fighting in the forefront, yung mga nandito sa likod, na ilang araw nang dumadaan sa area, nasabugan pa rin sila ng IED.
When you were holding peace talks towards the peace treaty with the MIN, nagpatulong tayo sa international community to clear mines and all that stuff. Are we going to do the same for this post-month?
According to General Galvez, yes, we are.
Sino, sir?
Sino po? Si General Galvez. Hindi po nabanggit pa rin. Hindi pa ho nabanggit kung kanino tayo hingi.
And time frame niya, sir, for training? How much time will it take to clean the area?
Wala pa po. We still need to determine that from the post-conflict needs and damage assessment. So ginagawa na po yung damage assessment.
Potentially thousands of items.
Thousands.
Yung clearing lang kayo sa MBA? Ay, time frame?
Wala pa. Okay. Kasi ongoing pa rin yung labanan. Thank you. Salamat.
Thank you, sir.
Wala pang...
Thank you, sir.
Ha?
Yes, sir, para makauwi na kami.
Umaga na naman.
Yung alas 7?
O bukas, sir.
Hindi, depende daw sa... Ngayon, inaayos nila yung aircraft. Inaayos nila yung aircraft. Depende sa aircraft.
Sir, baka bukas na sila aalis.
Next, yun lang. Kung depende kung yung aeroplano darating madaling araw, they will have to leave. Pero kung later in the day tomorrow, pwede pa rin kasi.
So magbabantay pa rin kami, sir, within the day. 2 p.m. wala. 3.
You'll let us know naman, sir.
Sige, sir. Thank you.
How can we assure